Okay, so I got most of this stuff at the drugstore. I did get a couple things at Ulta, but I went to Ulta and actually got more drugstore things. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm just gonna reach in here. Okay, so the first thing that I pull out is this Garnier, I don't know how to say that, Garnier Nourishing Cleansing Oil. And when I bought this, I did not read that it's for dry skin. I don't have dry skin, I have like normal to combination skin, but I bought it anyways because it said dissolves impurities and makeup replenishes skin, and it has jojoba and macadamia oils. Now, like I said, I don't really have dry skin, but I picked this up because I actually saw another YouTuber using a similar product, a cleansing oil, to get rid of her makeup, and I ran out of makeup wipes, so I needed some type of makeup remover. I thought this could be like a 2-in-1 kind of deal. I do like this. Because it is a cleansing oil and I don't have dry skin, it can leave a little bit of, I don't want to say like oil or residue, but it leaves just a little bit of a glow. So I don't use moisturizer after I wash my face when I use this. If I use any other cleanser or anything else to wash my face, I always moisturize after, but I find that this kind of is both in one. So I like this. I think that if I use it consecutively, I do notice my skin gets a little oily, so I use this like every other night. The next thing are some lashes. I have a pair, but I bought a backup pair for the pageant because I'm not one of those people who wears lashes on a daily basis. These are the Ardell Glamour 113s. These are similar to the Demi Wispies, but they're just a little bit longer, so got those. This is something, this is probably the most expensive thing that I bought. Well, actually no, it ties for like the most high-end priced or most expensive thing that I bought, and this is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This is something that I have been wanting for a long time, and I finally purchased it, and I could not be happier. It's like this, what I have right here on my face. It is a highlighter, an illuminator. It's the stuff that makes you glow, and this is it right here. If you guys want to see it close up, I'll swatch it for you guys. This is just like beautiful. So I've been wanting this for a really long time. It's by The Balm. The Balm's like an independent cosmetics company. It's not something that's really huge or widely sold like in like places like Sephora and Ulta, and so I had to purchase this online, and it's amazing. I highly recommend this product. This is my first ever highlighter that I've ever bought, and I have no regrets. That is amazing. The next thing I have is a primer, and this is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer, and I just need a new primer, so I saw this one. I kind of liked what it said. It says smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies, and protects. 5-in-1 results. I think it does do all of those things. I find when I use this primer, my makeup stays a little bit longer, it looks a little bit smoother, it doesn't look cakey. And this was like $5. So if you're looking for a new primer, this is a great alternative to anything like high-end that you might be thinking about getting. The next thing I have, and a lot of this stuff is already opened because I have used it all. I've kind of just been like getting new things little by little, and I've just tried them out. So I kind of like doing it this way so I can give you guys feedback already. The next thing I got is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This was like, I don't know, maybe $6 or $7. I got this one at Walmart. It was cheaper at Walmart than it was at Walgreens. So this is a really good mascara. So I'm one of those people who likes to try a lot of mascaras. This is probably the thing that I get different every single time that I replace a mascara. I always try a different one. It's not like, you know, foundation or concealer where you tend to buy the same thing over and over. And this one I think is probably going to be one that I buy over and over. It has like one of the curved brushes. The formula to me seems very similar to the L'Oreal Telescopic, which is, I can't find it, but that is like one of my favorite mascaras of all time. My best friend introduced me to that mascara when we were like freshmen in high school, and it was my favorite for a long time. I did try a couple other ones along the way, and I had one right now and I don't know where it is. I lost it, so I needed to pick up another mascara. I picked this one, and this one's amazing. The formula is very similar. The only difference I feel between the two mascaras is the brush, and I like this curved brush just as much. So the next thing I got was this Jordana lip gloss it's the LOL Lip Out Loud Super Shiny Gloss, and it says 108 TTYL. So I don't know, I guess that's the shade. It's just like this peachy gloss. It's like, it's just almost clear with a little bit of like gold specks. I just thought it would be a pretty color for summer, and I wanted a gloss for the pageant, and that's the one that I picked. It was like $2, so that was kind of a no-brainer. The next thing, I got the Infallible Setting Spray. I got the mini size because I couldn't find the big size anywhere. I looked and looked and looked everywhere for it, but I just couldn't find it. And so I love this. It is a setting spray. It's a makeup extender, so it does claim to make your makeup last a lot longer. And I mentioned this in a video before, but I just wanted to talk about it again because I love it that much. And I did find the big size at a couple different places. So as soon as I run out of this one, I will be getting the big size. No complaints about this. Love it. So we have a few more things, so I'll go ahead and talk about this one next. This next one is a concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Sand Sable, number 20. And this concealer I bought, honestly, just because I had seen so many other YouTubers talk about this concealer, and I wanted to try it, and I needed a concealer because I don't wear that on a day-to-day basis. I do wear it when I do like full face makeup. So this is what it looks like. This is the wand. And I like it so far. I don't really have any complaints. Concealer is something for me that I don't really maybe know much about, or I don't have much experience with, because when other people talk about this, they're just so amazed by it and they love it so much and they're like, this is the best thing ever. For me, I think it works good. It has good coverage, and I don't really know if that's like amazing to me, but I do like it. Maybe I have to try other concealers so that I have something to compare it to, because maybe there's some really bad ones out there. The next products I have are all from the same brand, so I'll go ahead and start with this right here. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I don't contour on a day-to-day basis. I don't contour and highlight or whatever on a day-to-day basis. I do use bronzer and stuff. Today I didn't because my skin's really bronze anyways, but I bought this because I know that there are a couple of things I'm gonna need more. I don't want to say need because that sounds a little excessive, but for the pageant, I feel that this might be something that I need to do touch-ups on the makeup and hair that I'm already gonna have done, and so that's why I bought this. But I do see myself using this a lot in the future for big events that I have, and I do have quite a few big events coming up in the next couple months. So the reason I picked this particular contour highlight palette, I'll give you guys a little close-up, is because it literally is the cheapest one that I have still heard great things about. So I don't really know of all of the contour kits out on the market, but I know that some of the most popular are the Anastasia powder and cream contour kits. Those run for about like 40 bucks, and for me, somebody who doesn't contour on a day-to-day basis, I just don't feel like spending that type of money right now on a contour kit. Maybe when I get a little bit more experience, or if I start to do a lot more makeup on other people, it might be something that I become a little bit more interested in. But I have heard great things about this one, and this one's like almost half the price, so it's like 25 bucks, and I've heard really good things about it. It has, you know, colors that suit different skin tones, so it has obviously your contour colors here. This one is probably the warmest. This one is actually a little bit more of a bronzer. It has little like specks of shimmer in it. It has a cooler toned contour shade, which is probably suitable for most skin tones, and then it has this dark one right here, which is actually I think what I'm gonna have to use because I'm so tan in my face right now. I think this one might just blend a little bit too much for me, and then it has some highlight shades. I don't really know if I like these two right here. You can't really tell, but they have a little bit of shimmer in them, and I think this one is just way too white for my skin tone. As a highlight shade, it's like has glitter in it, but maybe for like a brow bone highlight. And then this one, again, maybe for like a brow bone highlight or like an inner corner. But these two, I have already used these under my eyes. and they do set concealer really nicely. So I'm excited about that. And the last thing, this video is already long, it's already like probably like 15 minutes long. The last thing I got were these, were also by NYX, and they are the soft matte lip creams, and I got 3 of them. I bought these 2 together, and I just bought this one when I bought the contour kit. Ulta does a lot of like buy one get one 50% off on drugstore products. So if you ever need something from the drugstore, I recommend going to Ulta first, because they do a lot of the time have a lot of drugstore products buy one get one half off. So that is why I bought these 2 things together, because yeah. So I'm going to talk about these really quickly. I have the shades Canis or Canes. I don't know how to say that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like a country or a city in Europe. I don't know. Copenhagen and Cairo. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments. But so I love these. Liquid lipsticks are something that are really popular right now, and I agree. I think they're great. I have a couple, I don't have them with me right here, but I have a couple of different brands. I've tried the Kat Von D tattoo liquid lipsticks. I've tried the Stila Stay All Day. I have tried the Caitlyn ones. So I've tried a couple of different ones, and these ones are really good, and they are a fraction of the price. Liquid lipsticks normally run for like $20 to $25 a piece, and these are about $6, I think, and I got these 2 at Ulta, buy one get one 50% off, so I paid like $9 for both of these, and these are great colors. Copenhagen is my favorite out of all 3 that I do have. It's really dark. You can build this up. You can have it just be kind of like this burgundy color, or you can build it up and have it be this really deep purple color. I find this one layers on really nicely. This color, I'll go ahead and swatch these for you really quick. That's Copenhagen right there. Really nice like wine color. And then Canis is, I thought it was going to be more of like a pinky nude, but it's kind of pinky brown. It's not really mauve, it's like pinky brown. And then this one, I don't know. I've tried it once right after I bought it, and I didn't really like it. It's supposed to be like this nude shade. I find it a little bit thicker and doesn't blend as easily as the other 2. Maybe because it's so light, the formula just doesn't work with this type of a color. But this is Copenhagen, this is Canis, and this is Cairo. It's like really, really nude. So I have to play with this one a little bit more. But these 2 I really like, and this one is my favorite. So that is all of the stuff that I got recently. I also did order online the Anastasia Artist Palette, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically an eyeshadow palette that has really fun colors in it, and it is limited edition, so I did decide to purchase it, and I believe I will be doing a makeup tutorial using that palette when it comes in. It just hasn't arrived yet. And that is all the stuff that I got. So nothing bad to say about any of the products that I did get except for this one so far, but I'm really happy with all of my purchases, and I will probably have a review on this right here very soon. After I play with it a little bit more, I will have some sort of review or tutorial using this, giving you guys my impressions of how I like this. And yeah, so if you guys want to know anything else about any of the stuff that I got, I don't really know how to end a haul video because I've never done one before, but if you guys want to know more about any of the stuff that I got, or want to know how I like something a little bit more in depth, let me know in the comments down below. This video is super long, and I'm sure some of you stopped watching it a long time ago, but that is it for now, and thank you guys for watching.